What is G7? G7 or Group of Seven is an alliance of the world's seven most advanced economies, which dominated global trade and the international financial system. In the year 2000, this group had a 40% share in the global GDP, but after this, it has declined. According to data available on the International Monetary Funds, the share of these G7 countries in the global GDP is now 28.43%. Before 2040, G7 was actually G8. The eighth country in it was Russia, but after Russia's occupation of Crimea in 2040, Russia was expelled from this group. Despite being a large economy and the world's second most populous country, China has never been a part of this group. Per capita income in China is much lower than these seven countries. Therefore, China is not considered an advantaged economy, but India, China and other developing countries are in the G20 group. The European Union is also not a part of the G7, but its officials attend the annual G7 summit. When was G7 formed and now does it work? Throughout the year, ministers and officials from G7 countries meet, draw up agreement and issue joint statements on global events. This time the G7 group is also completing 50 years. Even year each 7 members countries take turns to chair it. Canada is chairing the G7 this time. This time the agenda of the summit includes international peace and security as well as global economic stability, development, digital transition and global challenges. The US, France, Italy, Japan, Britain and West Germany formed a group of 6 countries in 1975. At that time, this group was formed in 1973 to find solutions to the economic challenges arising from the restriction imposed on oil exports by the major oil producing countries. Canada also joined the following years. Then in the 1980s centuries, these 7 countries expanded their scope and started giving space to political issues as well. In the year 1998, Russia formally became a part of this group and it came to be known as G8. The G7 has no legal existence, nor does it have a permanent office, but it provides a platform to member countries where they discuss common concern. Or does G7 have any power? G7 countries cannot pass any law. This is not a formal group and it is not mandatory to follow its decision. However, some of the decisions taken by this group in the past have had a global impact. For example, in 2002, this group played an important role in creating the global funds and to fight diseases like malaria and AIDS. The 2021 summit was held in Britain, but even before that, there was a consensus among the finance minister of this group that multinational companies would have to pay more taxes. This group of G7 countries also provides financial help to developing countries and has also taken important steps to tackle climate change. How is G7 different from G20? Like the name, the work of both these groups is also almost similar. The biggest issue for the member countries of G20 is the global economy, where political issues are also important for G7. These groups include India, Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Mexico, Russia, Saudi Arab, South Africa, South Korea, Britain, Turkey and America as well as the European Union. This group was established in 1999. Initially, the finance minister and central bank governors of the member countries used to participate in its annual summit. But after the global economic recession in 2008, these meetings start taking place at the level of the top leaders of G20 members countries. India had the presidency of this group in the year 2022 to 23. This time, South Africa is chairing the G20.